Hello everyone, I'm coming. I don't have anybody here to help me today to start my camera for me, so I wanted to come at y'all today. It's holiday time, it's time to start doing all the fun shopping and gift wrapping. So I wanted to come to you, show you the deals that I got on my paper and my boxes, and I wanted to show you how to wrap a gift that is peek proof. Not saying they can't peek in it, but you're going to know they peeked in it. So I'm going to try to show you how to wrap it neat and make it look good. I'm not going to go into the fancy decorating of packages right now, like the ribbons and all that kind of stuff you can do. I'll be bringing a video later to y'all on that. I'm just going to show you real quick on one package how to wrap it, and like I said, the deals that I got. And I have to be really careful what I wrap because my family watches my YouTube channel. And luckily, this is one I already showed my daughter-in-law to make sure that it was going to be the right size and that she liked it. Because when you get my age, I'm 51, and when you get my age, you just ain't as cool as you used to be. So you may not always be buying the cool stuff that's in style. So, but she really liked this, or she acted like she did anyway. I'm pretty sure she did. But the lady at the store told me it was like one of the top picks of the store. So anyways, let's get started. First of all, I'm going to start by showing you my 3 papers that I bought this year. I always buy what is kind of like called a craft paper. Every year they have different designs. I get them at the Dollar General. Now you can get them at Walmart. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. I've seen both of those stores carry them. But Dollar General is normally the first ones to come out with them. So what I do, it's not real expensive, but what I do is I'll buy like 6 rolls and then I'll come back the next week and buy 6 more rolls, because normally they come out with theirs in the beginning of October, somewhere in there. And you can, I'll buy up a cup because I have a very big family. So I'll buy up 6 rolls at a time or 12 rolls at a time and stick it back that way, because I cannot stand for all my paper to match under the tree. I love for my trees to look beautiful. Now, when everybody else brings their gifts in and puts them under the tree, yeah, they're not going to match. But while everything's under my trees the night before our Christmas, my trees look pretty, everything matches, and I think it's so pretty. So all the papers, the craft papers that I buy, are coordinating. This year, it's a real pretty print. This one has got like Santa things, reindeers. It looks like kind of like postage stamp mark type things. So it's real pretty. So that's one of the papers they have this year. They also have a real pretty red snowflake this year. Sometimes they'll do a blue thrown in there. This year there wasn't any type of blue, but that's fine. I like the red and the brown the best anyway, not the craft paper brown. And then they have the cute little snowman. I just love the snowman. So, and what I love about the Dollar Tree paper and the Hobby Lobby paper, I can't speak for the Walmart paper because I'm not sure, but if you look close, they have cutting lines on them, and cutting lines are awesome because I am not a straight cutter. I'm gonna try to get that closer so y'all can see it. Hopefully you can. But they have the cutting lines on the inside, which I really love. I can't remember what I paid a roll for this paper. I know it wasn't over, I don't think, $3. So, but and it's thinner paper. It's easy to work with, but it's thick enough you cannot see through it. So you can put it over a package with words and you can't see through it. So, then I get my gift tissue at the Dollar Tree. I haven't found it anywhere cheaper. Now, a lot of times Walmart will have their after holiday sales where they have everything first marked down to 50% off, then to 75% off. When they do that, every year I go down to Walmart and I grab my tissue paper there because it's cheaper than the Dollar Tree then. But if you forget to do that, Dollar Tree is going to be your cheapest source that I have found for tissue paper. It has 35 sheets, $1.25 for 35 sheets. If y'all know anywhere else cheaper to get it, feel free to put it down in the comments so the other viewers will know, and I would love to know for myself. So the tissue paper I get there. I got my little name tags this year at Walmart. 98 cents, y'all. Cheaper than the Dollar Tree. And they're so cute. They match the paper good, and I'm not sure how good y'all can see these, but they're really cute. I always try to get something that'll blend in with my paper. Now, when I do my gift wrapping for my family, like I said, I've got 3 children, 3 in-laws, 4 grandbabies, my husband, me, and then all the other Christmas gifts we buy for other places, if we buy any. So I've got a lot of people. So I try to go the cheapest I can on everything, but still look pretty. And these are just the buys I found. But like I said, 98 cents for this. But when I wrap my gifts for everybody, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Now I remember where I was going. When I wrap my gifts for everyone, I don't put ribbons and bows on my packages. And the reason why is because I'm having to stack them because, you know, we have so many people in the family. It's a pretty good bit. And when you stack them, you're just smashing your bows anyway. Now, that being said, if I'm taking it to somebody else's house, like if I'm taking it to my mother's or my mother-in-law's, I will put pretty ribbons on their stuff. If it's somewhere, but if we're here at home with our children, I don't. It's just like, nope. And when me and my husband, we do our Christmas, I buy for him and he buys for me. And when we do our Christmas, I wrap pretty bows and do pretty things on that. So I'll be bringing you a video when I get ready to wrap either my in-laws' Christmas or my husband's Christmas. Nah, not my husband's. He watches my YouTube's videos. He's way too dedicated. Probably maybe when I'll wrap my in-laws' Christmas. Maybe my grandbaby school teacher Christmas, I will show y'all how I decorated it. And I will do a video of my husband's, but I will not post that till after he opens them because he's nosy and he'll know everything he got. So unless I can get some gifts where you can't see what it is and it's in a box, then I'll show y'all how to do it. So, but I will be bringing you that video. So look for a video of pretty presents or something, I'll call it. So y'all just be looking for that. But anyways, there's a cheap way to find your tags, your paper, and your tissue paper. My boxes, y'all, I always try to do the after Christmas sales. This past year, dumb me did not do it. I get them at Walmart, and normally, now these aren't it, but I usually buy the boxes that are solid white. And the reason why I do that, when they're, you know, they'll be 50% off, then they'll be 75% off. The reason I buy solid white, and I don't like to buy the Christmas boxes, I will if I decide to for Christmas, but I like to buy solid white so I can use them for baby showers and wedding gifts, birthday gifts too. Nobody wants to get Merry Christmas for their birthday. I mean, I would take it just to get a gift. I'm just saying. I'm like, bring on the Christmas trees. I don't care. I just would be tickled to get something from somebody. But after Christmas sales is your best time to get your boxes. If you cannot get your boxes then, the Dollar Tree sells boxes. Now, they're going to be more of a flimsy box. They're not going to be your big, sturdy, nice boxes like what Walmart sells. But now, these right here, I don't know what I paid for them. They were originally $3.50. I think this is a Walmart brand. These are probably last year's boxes or the year before. I got these at the thrift store. I don't know. I probably paid like $1.50 for them. So when you can find them wrapped up and nice at the thrift store, still in the package, I say get them. Be a little more leery if they are open like this at the thrift store. This was wrapped in a package. I've already used some of them. If you're just buying them at the thrift store like this, that or gift bags, check them really well before you bring them in your house, because my husband does pest control, and you can bring in roaches, you can bring in brown recluse spiders, you can bring in all kinds of insects because they get in these little creases and hide out. And y'all do not want the brown recluses, especially. You don't want the roaches either, because roaches you can completely eradicate. Brown recluses can never be completely eradicated. If you've got a pest control person and they're telling you they can completely eradicate your brown recluse, they are lying to you. You cannot. They get up in the walls. There are places they go that you just can't reach. You can keep them knocked back where you don't see them, but you're never going to 100%. It could be a fluke miracle at some point that somebody did that, but it's just highly unlikely. So that's just a tip. Don't buy boxes from the thrift store if they are not sealed tight and wrapped unless you check them really good. That's on furniture or anything, y'all. That's a whole nother Facebook. Y'all, my brain is bloop today. That's a whole nother YouTube video. I'm telling y'all. I'm just, the holidays make me crazy. I'm crazy on an average day, but the holidays really make me that way. So, they also have these boxes in this size. Now, this right here, Walmart sells the value packs with all the different sizes. But Dollar Tree has these in right now. It's 4 of these boxes this size. That's a really good deal on this size box. So, I had to grab some of those up, but I just wanted to show those to y'all. So I'm going to show y'all how to wrap a gift. Really neat. I'm going to show you the things that I do. Now, like I said, this is just a cheap old Walmart box. It's kind of flimsy. The solid white ones are usually thicker. You're just going to open your box up. You're going to open up your tissue paper. And I know some of y'all are like, who needs somebody to show them how to wrap a gift? Y'all, I have seen the way people wrap. And I'm going to tell you right now, it just drives me insane. The way some people wrap. It's all loose on the sides. You could just might near peek in the package and see what you got sometimes. And I always keep a bag nearby to throw my garbage and stuff in. So yeah, it's crazy how some people wrap. And some people just really may not know how to wrap a package, but this is how I do it. So for your shirts and stuff that you're going to put in a shirt box, what you're going to do is you're just going to lay one side of this in, and you're going to want to fit it right in your shirt box. Now this right here fits perfectly fine. And then you're going to want to go ahead and tuck that down in there. And I'm hoping y'all can see what I'm doing. So that's your first sheet. It's going to go in there like that. Then your second sheet, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to lay the other flap over the other side. Now let me show y'all, if your tissue paper is coming over both sides of the box, you simply take your fingers, fix that, it's out there. Take your fingers, and you're going to just fold it over like that. And you're going to make it to the size that your box is. If my box was smaller, you make it smaller. And that's all you do to get it to fit in your box. But this one works perfectly fine in this box. So I'm going to lay this second piece down just like this, okay? All right, this is my daughter-in-law's shirt that I bought her. Now, let me give y'all a tip. If you have a big family or you're wanting to give somebody their receipt, get you an envelope. Her name is McKinley. And you're going to write her name on the envelope. And you're going to put her receipt in the envelope. Now, if you have a big family like me, and you are buying them multiple gifts, and you're going to have multiple receipts, put all their receipts in there. Put your receipts in a stack, set them back in a basket somewhere, and put all their receipts in there. And then the very last gift that you wrap from that year, put it in there. Or just hand it to them Christmas night and say, here's all your receipts. So you're going to want to make up an envelope for everybody in your family. That way, they have their receipts, because y'all know what's going to happen. Y'all know, just like I do, when we go to take this stuff back, if we don't have our receipt from the person that bought it and how much they paid for it, they're going to give you the lowest price that was. So like, say this shirt, I don't even remember what I paid for it. We'll just pretend I paid $5 for it, but I didn't. It was a lot more than that. But if I paid $5 for this shirt, okay, and my daughter-in-law McKinley goes to take it back and I don't give her my receipt, they're going to say, oh, that was marked down to $1. Sorry, that's all we can give you for it. That drives me insane. I understand what they're doing, but it's like, if I pay good money, I want my children to get their full amount of money back if it doesn't fit them. So I always try to keep my receipts. Like I said, put them in an envelope. Also, another reason for me to keep my receipts is my daughter has a daycare, so any toys that she winds up using in her daycare, and she uses the toys from my grandbabies, I give her the receipts so she can take them off of her taxes, because that's money that is her money that she's using on toys that those children are playing with. So there's lots of good reasons to keep your receipts. So y'all keep your receipts, keep up with it, and Christmas will be a whole lot better for everybody if they get the right amount of money back. Plus, y'all know what? It's embarrassing. I've never liked to go back. Like, say if my mother-in-law bought me something and it either wasn't the right size, or mostly if it's something I just didn't like. Not everybody's got the same taste. I may buy stuff for my daughter-in-law that she don't like. I want her to be able to take it back and not have to come to me and say, hey, do you have that receipt? Can I get that receipt from you? Because that's awkward. You don't like to do that. You don't want anybody to think that you didn't love what they got you. You also don't want to tell people, hey, I'm fatter than what you bought me. So just put the receipts in there, y'all. And that's a really good way to keep up with it. I'm going to take my envelopes, put them with my Christmas list. I make a list of let me show you how I do this. I have a little pad, a little notepad, and I'll put everybody's name at the top. Well, I'll just make up some names. I'll put Peter, Paul, and Mary on a different piece of paper. As I'm buying for Peter, Paul, and Mary, I'll write what I got them and how much it was. And then I keep up with the total of what I've spent so far, because I try to spend the same amount on every one of my children and my in-laws. I try to spend the same amount on everybody to be fair. So you keep up with it that way, and then you can keep these receipts with that list. I also take that with me when I go shopping, so I know who else needs what spent on them. Because sometimes you get out of town, you're like, how much did I buy Paul? I don't remember. Was it Peter or Paul? Which one did I need to buy $50 more for? Which one only needed $10? So that list really helps out. So that's another tip for y'all on Christmas shopping that really helps. So let's finish this gift up. So what you're going to do, first of all, you're going to look at your price tag, see if it has the price. This, of course, has the price. The best way to take a price off of a tag, now never take the barcode off, y'all. Do not take off the barcode, because they have to have that at the store. But the best way to take a price, you take a piece of tape, you're going to go right over it. You're going to smooth it down real good with your nail. Then you're going to pull it off. And it may not work the very first time, so you just have to keep rubbing it hard, pulling it off. See that? See how it took it off? It took the $34.99 off. And so now her price is not on there. So I wouldn't have cared for it being on hers, but I wanted to show y'all how to do that. So if you're buying for somebody, you don't want the price tag left on there, that's the best way to do it. Next, you're going to take your item and you're going to fold it really neatly. And I'm hoping y'all can see what I'm doing. And I usually put it up to my chest, and I usually kind of fold it over. I'm going to do this one kind of sideways because it's a bigger, thicker shirt. And then you're going to just lay it in the box, take your little tags, if there's any tags, and tuck them in. And y'all look how pretty the presentation of that is when they open it up. See how pretty that looks? Then you're going to fold one paper over, and then you're going to fold your second paper over, just like that. Then you're going to take your topper, open it up, put it on. Now, let me tell y'all, when people go to open their gifts, if you're wrapping them with paper and you have these flimsier boxes, if you do not tape your box on the side, my kids all make fun of me. They're like, Mom tapes everything. We can't even get into it. Y'all make sure you bring a pocket knife, is all I can say. Because at my house, see how that's already crushing because the weight of the sweater type thing? You're going to just tape it on each side. And you're going to see how much more sturdy it makes it once I get this done. And you're going to tape it on this side. Now, you'll see when I go to pick it up, it ain't collapsing like it was before. Every now and again, you're going to get a box that's like this. It's tore. It's broke. You know what? Give it another tape. Because when you go to wrap it, if you don't, it's going to be weird. If you want to make a super sneak-proof box, tape all four sides. But everybody bring your pocket knife, because when you come to Grandma's house, everything gets taped good. Y'all ain't about to peek up in this stuff I bought. No, no, no. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do, let me set this down here for a minute. You're going to pick your paper. I'm going to go ahead and do the little snowmans because I think they're adorable. You're going to roll it out. I love doing this on my big dining room table because it's wide. I can stand up. I'm sitting down because I'm doing this video and I don't want y'all not to be able to see me. Sorry, I hear an ambulance outside. But take and roll it out on the table. I get easily distracted. I need that shirt that says squirrel. I get distracted easy. Roll it out on a piece of your paper out. What you're going to do is take your box. Don't throw it like I just did. Take your box. Okay, and you're going to measure it to your paper. Now, what I mean by measure it is, I know this way it's going to go completely over it. So I'm going to bring it up to the very top. I hope y'all can see what I'm saying. To the very top of the sides on both sides. And then you're going to cut it like that. And like I said, they have these nice lines that help guide you on their paper at the Dollar General. And it makes it so much easier. Get you a really nice pair of scissors, y'all, for Christmas. Go buy you some new scissors. Don't hurt to have nice scissors when you go to do this. Okay, now, next part. Let me tell y'all, I got this tape dispenser at the thrift store. If you can't find one at the thrift store, go on down at Walmart or an office store and get you one, because this is the best way to wrap gifts. You can go buy the little dinky-doo Scotch ones. They're a pain in the tail when you're trying to fold paper over, and you're trying to hold it, get your tape off. You wind up grabbing your paper, ripping your paper. I've done that many years. Now I have this weighted tape holder. My little tape I have in here comes from the Dollar Tree. Jot, J-O-T, makes a pack of tape. You can get, I want to think it's 6 rolls to a package in the office supply area at the Dollar Tree. It's Jot tape. This just pops out, and you take that little black thing out and put it in the new one and just stick it right back down in there. And it's a whole lot cheaper than going to Walmart and buying Scotch tape. A lot cheaper. So Dollar Tree is where I get my tape from. Like I said, there's either 4 or 6 packs in a roll. I can't remember. Maybe 8. I don't remember. But that is where I get my tape from. Go find you one of these at the thrift store if you can. They're usually like $2. I don't know what they are brand new. I've never bought one brand new. I have like 2 or 3 of them in the house now. But I did not buy any of them brand new. But it's weighted. So when you go to do this, now what you're going to do is flip your box upside down on your paper. You're going to pull this about halfway. This is why I like this. It's weighted. You grab it, boom, you pull down. You see, I've got one hand free to do what I got to do. I'm not sitting here trying to hold the tape and do all this, because then that's when you catch your paper. You're going to want to tape it right in the middle. Then you're going to want to take your package, push back towards you to tighten that paper. All right? This is already clean cut because it's the edge. If you were using a paper that you cut off and it's not clean cut, you're going to want to fold it to make it have a nice line. But this one's already clean cut, so you're just going to pull it tight. You're going to take your tape, put one in the middle. Peek proof, y'all. Don't forget, we're going to go on and do 2 more. We're making this one peek proof. We don't want Pete peeking in his package. Okay, you're going to turn it to the side. I'm going to have to not turn it to the side to show y'all how I do it. Normally this is towards me. You're going to push down tight, and you're going to crease your edge. Push down tight, crease your edge. I'm hoping y'all can see this. Then once you get that done, you're going to push this in, crease that. Pardon me. Push this in and crease that. Then what you're going to do is lift up. Now that's going to be uneven, so you're going to bend it over. You're going to crease that. Then you're going to get your tape ready. You're going to push this part down. You're going to lift this up. I messed my tape up. You're going to lift this up, and you're going to secure it with tape. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side, but I'm going to have to be where I can see it. It's hard for me to do it by the camera without being able to see. Y'all, this cough, I've had this cough after I had COVID the last time, and I cannot get over it. It's getting frustrating. All right, I'm going to pull that tight too. And then you're going to tape it also, if you're making it peek proof, down the middle, right here. Down the middle. Ain't nobody getting in that package without you knowing it. All right, I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Crease it on the sides. Crease it on the sides. I'm going to do a close-up in case y'all didn't see what I said. Crease it on the sides, both sides. Then you're going to push it in. Push it in, crease it. Push it in, crease it. That's what I did. I pushed it in and creased it. Then you're going to flip that over and crease it. This part right here, I've creased it. I'm so sorry, y'all. And then you're going to smooth this down, bring it up. You can even tape it in the middle first. Sometimes that's a little easier. You're going to tape both sides. Both sides. There we go. Now, that is a peek-proof package right there. Then you're going to get your labels that we got for 98 cents at Walmart. I'm going to pick one out that's going to look really cute with this little snowman. So I'm going to go with, well, I'm just going to put Santa on there because Santa goes with the snowman, right? Because I'm not putting any fancy ribbons or anything on this package, I'm going to put it down here in the far corner. Just like that. When I go to write my names on my packages, I use Sharpie markers. If you have a bigger label, you can use the larger Sharpie, but they make these little smaller Sharpies if you have a smaller label. And to me, it just writes better on the packages. So I'm going to write my daughter-in-law's name on here. And I have to write it pretty legible because my grandbaby likes to pass out gifts. And she just has learned how to read. So, but that's how you make a peek-proof package. It's nice and neat on all sides, as you can tell. It looks pretty. Let me show y'all how these packages look together. I've got a few others wrapped that I wrapped ahead to be able to show y'all. But when you stack them up, these coordinating colors all look adorable. So when I stack them under the tree, you know, I'll do them something like that. And it just looks so cute, all the coordinating colors. If you're doing a gift for somebody and you have multiple packages and you do, like say these three were this person's and you're going to take them somewhere, you can put them all together and then tie it or ribbon around it. Like I would probably do I would actually, burlap would be pretty with this. Or you could do red or white. You could even do green and it would be pretty. But that is how you do a peek-proof package. Nobody's going to get in there. This paper right here tears easy. If they go to pull that tape off, that's some really good tape from the Dollar Tree. They go to pull that off, you're going to find out if little peeked in his packages, and you're going to know. So if y'all have any questions, if you want to see a certain way to wrap a certain object, let me know. Like I said, watch for my video to come up where I'm doing more fancy things. Like I love putting ribbons and bows on my packages. I just, like I said, don't do that for all my family because that would get expensive and the bows get crushed. Because as you can see, they'll be stacked like that under the tree. And if I had a bow on top there, it would just be getting smashed right now. So, but you can see on the sides how nice it all looks. So any questions, y'all please comment. Let me know if you can find anything cheaper other than where I bought the labels or the paper, the tape, the tissue paper. If y'all know anywhere else to get this stuff cheaper, even ribbon. My ribbon, I get it most of the time after the sales, like I said, or I go to the Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby. That's my three places that I get my ribbon. And I like to use actual real silk ribbon. When I do my husband's, I actually use the real silk ribbon. If you're a man and you're buying for your wife, I don't know if any men will tune into this, you can make a gift look like it cost twice as much just by the paper you pick and the ribbon that you use. This paper would be beautiful. Like just say if you bought your wife something, you would use this paper. You would get some red silk ribbon and you would tie it around 4 ways, put a beautiful bow on it and embellish it with, you know, a little Santa sleigh or something. Dollar Tree sells all kinds of embellishments. Hobby Lobby does. Walmart does. You can take an actual Christmas ornament and use it for your embellishment, and then she can use it for her tree next year. And that would be special, having a ornament for your wife to give her on Christmas Day from you. So anyways, just a few ideas. I wanted to show y'all the cheapest way I know how to wrap gifts, the way to wrap them where no Petey Pete's are peeking, and just wanted to give y'all a few tips on the tape. The Sharpies, these are the best thing for labeling your gifts. And y'all do not forget about the envelopes now. This is a good way. Always give the woman who you're married to, if you're a man, her receipt. Because if y'all are like my husband, he ain't going to get that size right. Or me and him definitely do not have the same taste. Let me tell y'all a funny. I'm going to tell y'all a story real quick, and then I'm going to get off here. Our very first Christmas when I married my husband, y'all would think, being the first year married, he would buy me just something real nice. He did buy me nice stuff, don't get me wrong. But what I'm talking about is when I opened my gift from him, now we were only married. We got married in July, and so this was in December. That boy bought a house coat for me that honestly looked like something Santa Claus would wear. It was red. It went from the top of my shoulders all the way down to the bottom of my feet. And it was embellished with like that Santa Claus white stripe around the bottom. And y'all, it even had a hood on it. And it zipped all the way up. It was warm, but y'all, that's just not something you buy your first year married. I felt like he was saying, cover up. Cover up. Put this old ugly robe on and cover up. So he didn't have a clue. Bless his heart. But if y'all buy something for your wife, try to, I love the fact that on Amazon, you can make a list of things you love. That's how he shops for me now. I'll go on there and make a list of things that I would love to have all throughout the year. It's there for my birthday. It's there for Christmas. I go in every now and again and I check it. And a lot of times he'll go on there and get my daughter to order off Amazon, and he'll go by my wish list, and I love it. I love it all because it's stuff. And a lot of times it surprises me because it's stuff I forgot was even on my wish list. So, but he surprises me with good stuff sometimes, y'all. One year he bought me a ring, a beautiful marquee ring, and it had like 6 stones on it. It was so pretty. And he had that thing hanging on our Christmas tree like an ornament the whole month of December. I had no clue because I have so many ornaments on my tree. I didn't know it was on there. And I was like, babe, if the house had caught on fire and this, I would have been going for my Christmas tree. I wouldn't know where the ring was, but I'd have been trying my best to get that tree out the house. So he is a mess. But that was a really cute way to surprise me. He had it hanging from the tree. And I can't remember if he wrapped the ring box and he was like, where's it at? You'll have to find it. And I was like, what? But now, our most special Christmas, I know I'm just yakking y'all. The most precious Christmas gift that my husband ever bought me, when me and my husband got married, my parents couldn't afford to buy me a wedding dress. There was just no way. I got married young. I was only 17 years old when I married him. And they couldn't afford a wedding dress for me. And his mama said that his aunt had a wedding dress that was thrown over in the closet of her mother's house in a garbage sack. They just had it stored there. And she said, I'll get it and bring it over here and you can see if it fits you. And we'll ask my sister if you can borrow it. And so she went, brought it to me. It was beautiful. It was such a beautiful dress, y'all. And I tried it on and it fit like it was tailor-made for me. And I loved it. And so we asked the aunt. She said, yeah, I could borrow it. So years later, it was probably 3 or 4 years later, it always bothered me because I always wanted to have my wedding dress. So if my daughters ever wanted to wear it, they could, or I just wanted it for myself because that was one of the most important things to me in my life was getting married. That was one of the most important things I'd ever do. And I just wanted it for a keepsake. So anyways, my husband knew it bothered me because I didn't get my own wedding dress. So he called his aunt up one day and he said, hey, would you sell me that wedding dress? Do you have any need for it? Would you sell it to me? And she's like, no, if you want it, I'll sell it to you. So she sold him that wedding dress and he bought it from her and he wrapped that wedding dress for me, y'all. Because after I used it, we had it boxed up and put in one of those preservation boxes. So he bought me, I opened it up and there was that wedding dress. And I bawled like a baby. That was the best gift to date that I've ever received. To date. I mean, for birthdays or anything, that's been my most favorite gift. Cried like a baby. Now I have it out of the box. I have a mannequin in my bedroom. And have it on there, and it just looks neat being in our bedroom. I'll have to show y'all sometime. But anyways, I don't know. I just thought I'd share that story with y'all. I'm just yakety today. So anyways, that was really sweet. So these men can think of some really, really sweet things to do from time to time. And he surprised me with that, and I absolutely loved it. So y'all stop and try to think of something really sweet to do for your wives. And even your husband. I do lots of cute things for my husband, and I'll try to share some of them on here with y'all so you can kind of maybe get some ideas from me, because it's hard to think of stuff sometimes. So anyways, the envelopes for the receipts, it's a great way to keep up with everything, and you don't lose it and be like, where did I put that receipt? And you have to go dig through all your receipts when something didn't fit right. So if you do that, you'll know right where it is. They'll have it with them already. They won't even have to ask you for it. If you have a receipt and you've bought multiple gifts for different people on it, like say you go to Walmart and you buy 4 or 5 things for your grandbabies and you buy one for your son, just make a copy of it. Just take it to your copy machine, copy it off, and then everybody will have a copy of it. So that way you have it where everybody can take it back to the store, because all they're going to do is scan that barcode anyway. So anyways, just some tips. I hope everybody has happy holidays, happy wrapping. Aren't y'all exhausted by the time you get everything wrapped? I am. Sometimes I get in the floor into it and my knees are sore, but thought I would bring this to y'all. Do it at a table. That's the best place to do it. You can stand up. You can sit down if you get tired, and you got plenty of space. You can push the packages off as you wrap them. So I just wanted to bring it to y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Love from Alabama-Grana. If this has helped you in any way, please like it so I know it's helping you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'll be bringing lots of recipes, decorations, more gift wrap, maybe gift ideas, and a few sentimental stories like I gave to y'all today. So y'all, please subscribe if you haven't. And to everyone that has, I love you big. Thank you. You're my sweet, precious YouTube family. Y'all are the best. Y'all have left me some of the sweetest comments, and I absolutely love them all. And if I haven't got back to you yet, I think I'm caught up on everything, but if I haven't, I will get back to you just as soon as I can. I try to answer all my comments. So love to y'all. Happy holidays. I'm going to have to walk around and shut this camera off. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye, bye, bye.